Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. Today guys, it's Monday morning. I hope you all had a great weekend. I did. It was well chilled with the family. We had a nice time. And yeah, it's great to just kick back, chill out and recharge those batteries. And we'll be doing that this weekend as well because it's a 4-day week this week for most people in the UK because of the bank holiday on Friday. So that's good. Gives everyone a break, another day, so a long weekend. But before that, we have got a very, very busy week, guys, this week, especially today. Got a lot going on. I've got a new project to pick up. I've got a car to take to the MOT. So, yeah, and plus I need to get that blue Peugeot 207 is the one I'm taking for the MOT today. So I really want to get that finished. So yeah, let's just spin you around, guys. Let's do this. Let's get into it. So, like I said, very, very busy this week, especially today, because I've got to get this ready, basically, for the MOT later on, about 3:30. This is booked out for MOT. So I really want to get this sort of painting side of it done, if I can, first thing this morning. It is early. I'm here 7:30. And I want to just get cracking with this. In the last video, I'm getting a lot of comments saying that it was a little bit, this seal's not straight. It's a little bit wibbly wobbly. Well, it's not wibbly wobbly, let's be honest with you, but it ain't quite there. It's not, it's not exactly there. So what I did was, got myself a straight edge, which is a number plate, which is pretty straight. And then obviously I started to run it down. So, this bottom here is pretty much bang on. And then it starts to go out about there in the middle. So all that there is fine. And as you can see, I don't know if I can get the camera in there. It's slightly, can you see that gap? So it's slightly out compared. I can't get the camera right close, but yeah, and I've made some marks on where it is, so you can see that I've marked it here and here. So that needs a bit of filler to come out. It's not a lot. It's only probably 3 mil, if that, 2 or 3 mil. So just from that point to that point, but everywhere else is fine. It seems absolutely fine. I do want to try and get it the best I can, so I will be doing a bit of filler this morning and then putting it over. And then see what it comes out like. The actual top part, the actual painting, is not that bad, but it's a bit flat. So I don't know if I need to sort of, before I hit it with the actual lacquer, I think I need to polish that up a little bit. I think. I don't know. I'm just trying to make it better than what it was, and it's always going to. I'm always going to try and make it better than what it was, and in a minute it is. So, let's just keep going with it. So I think need to do first is put a bit of filler here, bring that out a little bit, and then we'll leave that to dry, and then we'll jump on something else. So let's crack on with that first, and then we can leave it to dry, and then we can move on and do what we can on this car. So yeah, let's set you up, guys, and let's do this. Right, so that's done, guys. That definitely should be okay now. Yeah, as you can see, it's come out that way a little bit, and then when I sand it down, I'll sand it so that it, I'll keep putting the straight edge across, just checking every time, but that needs to dry off so that it's nice and solid, so we can work on that. I have got some heaters going. Yeah, you can see that it's out, look. So I can then sand that back in and then get it flush where I want it. So yeah, that's that done. We can leave that for the minute. I'm going to get this heater going, set it on some sort of, so to get a bit of heat there like that, so it's on the, sort of close to it, and then we can leave that to be drying whilst we get this Beetle out the way. So before I left on, was it Friday? Yeah, Friday. Before I left Friday, I managed to get some clear lacquer over that. So that's all done. All I've got to do now is just flat and polish it. But as you can see, it's a massive improvement, really. I think it could have cut a little bit more there. There's a lot, sort of little bit of areas, but he wasn't looking for like absolute perfect perfection, because he just wants to improve in what it was to make it look better. And you can see that, yeah, it is a lot better. And he's already been over and I've seen the car and have a look at it, and he's quite happy to leave it as it is. But I said, nah, let me flat and polish it. Let me see if I can sort of make the colour a little bit better. Plus, it needs a bloody good clean, this car, again. So yeah, that's what we're going to move on to now. Let's get on with this. Let's crack on with this whilst we're waiting for the filler to dry on the Peugeot. So let's continue, guys. Let's do this. Right, okay, so that is the black Beetle all done, out of the way, and I've put it outside so he can come pick it up in a little while. So that's done and gone. So we need to carry on with this, guys, yeah? And obviously, as you can see, I've put a heater against where the filler is, just to try and help it. I have been checking it to make sure it's not going to crack, or it's not going to sort of break or split or nothing like that. So, and it seems to be okay at the minute. So yeah, that's getting a nice bit of heat, and it's drying off really nicely. I reckon give it another hour, and then that should be done. And then we can sand it, flat it exactly where it needs to be, and then primer, and then go for top coat, and then just keep going, lacquer, and see if we can get this done before this goes for an MOT. Like, it's going to be literally, I think it is 3:30, so I need to get it all done, dried off and done before 3:30 if I can. I really would love to get this through an MOT today if I can, just to see if there's any problems, any issues. I've gone over the whole car a few times. We've got to get the wing mirror back on as well, because obviously that's a failure, so I need to get that on. So yeah, there is a few bits and pieces to do. But let me leave this for now. Let's just get that to dry off, and then I'll come back, and then we'll start sanding, and we'll go for it. So yeah, I'll see you soon. Right, okay, guys. So that has been had the undercoat all done, primer. So I keep calling it undercoat. It's a primer. So yeah, that's all done, guys. I've had the heat on it for about half an hour now, so it's all dried out. It's all done. I'm going to give it just a little wipe over with a bit of 3000 grit sandpaper, just to get rid of that sort of grittiness off of the actual primer. And then I'm going to go for top coat all over. Just finish it all up, and then yeah, that should be the top coat done. First coat anyway. I'm going to do 2 coats of top coat anyway. So we'll do the first one, and then we'll let it to dry, and probably just do like a mist at the bottom, and then just do a little bit heavier at the top as it go down. But yeah, just yeah, let's get some paint on, and let's see if it's looks any better from compared to what it was before when I first started. So yeah, let's crack on and let's do this. So guys, there we go. I think we're all ready. We can take this for an MOT and we can find out if there's any issues with it at all. We can sort them out as and when, sort of, you know, when we can. Like I said to you before, I'm not touched that seal when it comes to clear coat. I'm going to leave that. I'm not happy with it. So yeah, I've done the door, part of the door, so we can get the wing mirror on, and then we can just flat and polish all that at a later date. I have had a good tidy up in the car as well. Just mainly hoovered out, really sorted out. We've still got to sort that stereo out. So yeah, I'm not sure about that. There is a Peugeot or Citroen software computer thing that you can sort it out with, but I have to find someone that's got that sort of software. I don't know anyone with that in a minute. I'm still doing my sort of checks and calling around people and stuff like that. But yeah, I think we're ready, guys. This can go for an MOT, definitely. But before we do the MOT on this, we have to go and pick up the new project. So yeah, I'll go and do that first, bring it back, take this out, put the new project inside here. We'll have a walk around it, see what I've got. Yeah, and just let me know what you think. But if you haven't already, guys, I am going to put a sneak peek of the new project on my Instagram account. So if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram and you'll see the car already. You'll see like little sneak peeks of what I do during the day, and you'll see them before it comes on YouTube. So yeah, it's just a little preview of what's to come if you follow me on Instagram. So go ahead and do that. In the meantime, I'm going to go and pick up the new project with my trailer. I'm going to hook her up to the truck, go and pick it up, bring it back, and then we'll have a walk around it. And then it's MOT time for this car. So bear with me for a little while, guys, and I'll see you soon with the new project. Right, okay, guys, I am back with the new project. It is just beside me here. I'm going to get into that in 1 second, but I just want to quickly let you know that when I was on my way to pick up the new project, I had a call from the MOT guy. He's had to cancel my MOT this afternoon. He's had a family emergency. He's got to get home. Basically, yeah, we'll have to reschedule it. So hopefully he can do it tomorrow. I've got to call him in the morning to see if he's in. Make sure, you know what I mean, he's all right and he's whatever's happened. But yeah, he doesn't know at this stage. He doesn't know what's going on. He just needs to get home. So yeah, that's that. It is what it is. If it comes to it, I'll give him a call in the morning, and if he can't do it, or he's off work for a few days or weeks or whatever it takes to sort his family stuff out, I will find somewhere else to take the car for the MOT. But for now, let's get into the new project. Let's find out what I've got, and I think you're gonna like it. So it is a Resurwreck classic. Yep, a Fiesta. So I've got a 5-door black Fiesta, 2010. It's a 1.4 petrol. It's a category N. So, and this is the damage. You can just see it because obviously it's being black, but that is the damage on the car. Yeah. It is a basic Fiesta. It isn't a Z-Tech. It's like a Style, I think, Style Plus. Something like that, because it ain't got the spotlights at the front. But it's, yeah, it's, do you know what? It's all right. The reason why I sort of went for it was because there's a few reasons, but one of the reasons is the MOT history on this car is just so good. And that's one of the things that tips, when it comes to looking at cars, that is one of the things that tips me towards getting it, because that's one of the things that people always look for, always ask about. Even before they come and look at the car, they're already looking at the MOT history. So yeah, it just makes sense to make sure that if you're going to pick them up with decent MOT history, so that the new potential buyer can have a look themselves, and they can have a look to see, what the MOT history is like. And this one is passed every single year with a couple of advisories in a couple of the years, but every single year pass. It hasn't failed 1 year, which is fantastic. It just shows that someone is looking after it, someone is doing the checks, and someone is, owned it and sort of looked after it. So, yeah, this is the new project, guys. It's going to be a quick one, I think, on this one. It's done 68. Let's have a look. Can you see it? 68, 200,000 miles. So, yeah, really good. Low mileage, 68,000. I'm going to do my checks, as I always do, on the engine, timing belt, water pump, service. I'm going to do all that sort of side of it. The timing belt, if needs it, I'll take the cover off, and we'll just get into that and find out if we need to change it. I don't know at this minute, because I can't really get in there and have a look. It's low on coolant. That is one thing that it is low on. It's low on coolant, so that needs topping up. Well, it won't need topping up yet. If we find out it needs a timing belt, there's no point in topping it up. Let's find out if it needs a timing belt first. So we'll probably whip that cover off at the top, these three bolts, I think it is, and we'll see if we can see down there on that belt. But it looks clean-ish. It looks all right. Don't look that bad. So, and yeah, we'll whip off this air filter, find out what that's like, and get this turned around. So, yeah, let's get into the damage. So this is the only damage on this car, is this side. This wing mirror. I'm going to leave it for now, because if I might be able to find the car. I've definitely got to replace the doors. I'm not going to try and repair these. No chance. So these are going to have to be replaced. I've already found a couple of doors quite close to me at Gala's. I think they're like £120 each, I think they are. So 240 quid. Gets me the two doors. We have got some damage to this back bit here, but because we've got the new pulling tool, the welding pulling tool, I can just do some bit of welding, pull that out, and repair that back bit there. Only a couple of bits here, but there and there, and that's the main bit there. Everywhere else has not been touched. I have been trying to look at the B pillar as well to see if that's been touched. The centerpiece looks okay. The hinges don't look bent, but you just never know until you start getting open. I've tried to open this passenger door, won't open. So that's jammed. So I don't know how I'm going to do that, but the doors are scrap anyway, so it doesn't matter how I do it. I just don't want to do the locks, because I need to save the locks. If I can get this door off, I don't know. It's just one of them things, isn't it? It's definitely jammed. I'm not going to be able to open that. I don't even think it'll let me open from the other side. We'll have a quick check. Oh, bingo, bango! I didn't even check that before. Here we go. Oh, what a result. I thought we were going to have to start smashing the doors away and stuff like that, but yeah, wicked. Okay, I'm not opened it yet, so that's good. But, looking at the actual pillar itself, it looks all right. The hinges look good. Yeah, it looks all good. The only damage is the doors. They've just been caged in, haven't they? So we do need... Yeah, that's why it didn't work. Because obviously the mechanism on the door sort of seems to have jammed. So yeah, we'll try and find the doors with the same wiring loom. I don't know if the actual doors that I found are going to come just bare, and then you've got to replace all the other stuff. But all the trims look really nice and tidy. There's no sort of, real damage to anything apart from that there. But it's not really damaged. It's just. No, it's not really damaged. There's no books. original mats, it looks like, original mats, which look pretty decent, I'll be to be honest with you. So that'll be sort of staying in the car. There's no books underneath here, there's no manuals, there's nothing. We have nothing. So, but yeah, change a couple of doors, do a little bit of repair here, do the engine side of it, you know, that side of it as well. And it's going to be a nice little decent car for someone. Don't know, not even looked in it yet. Let's see if we've got any. Well, ain't got a spare tyre, but we've got some tools, little bits and pieces. Yeah, nothing too mad. I thought I'd just. Nope. So that's good. A few hairs though. Someone's got a dog, I reckon, has had this car. So yeah. So yeah, what do you think, guys? Little Fiesta to get into. I love a Fiesta, did I? Well, I did. Just didn't. I haven't had them for ages, have I? Fiestas. Just bang, straight up. Runs and drives. Got a bit of fuel. So yeah, let's have a look. AC. Clicks in. Is it cold? Yeah, it's pretty cold actually. Nice. That's good. Ready for summer? Tell us we've got a CD. Oh, we've got a CD. We've got a CD. What is it? Hold on. It is Back to the Old School Classics. Have a little listen to that later. See if what songs we got on. Wicked. But yeah, you know. Sounds really nice actually. Runs really well. So, you know, like I said, if we've got to do a timing belt, then we've got to do a timing belt water pump, but it's not the end of the world. Done loads of them, pretty quick now. So, it's not going to cost a lot for that. So yeah, just pretty decent actually. I'm quite impressed at the minute. And it's a nice 5-door, as well. Cheap 1.4 this engine, not a 1.2, 1.4, but still, you know, a nice little run around for someone. Nice little family car. Get all the kids and that in the back. But yeah, what a result with these doors. We'll just whip these over, change them over. Probably have to do the wiring looms. We've done this before. Do you remember? On other Fiestas that I've done, I've swapped over the actual doors, and you think, oh yeah, you just plug and play, and it'll just work, but it don't. So yeah, we've got to make sure that the doors are okay. Got to swap over obviously the door cards definitely to match the other side on both these, but they're super clean, like really clean inside door cards. So yeah, there we go. I'm happy that there's no damage to this B-pillar, this centre piece. Really am. I thought it might have been, but because like it is caved in, it's had a good whack. But you know, luckily enough, it's not hit the sides. It's back straight in the middle. Right. So yeah. Yeah, it shuts. It locks and shuts actually pretty well. And this one. Yeah, it locks and shuts pretty well. I'm quite impressed really. Thought they might have been jammed up. So, yeah, we'll do some refurb on the wheel caps as well. Just rub it all down, respray them, tidy it all up. Tyres, that's a brand new tyre that is. So that's good. Front one, possibly change that front one. Yeah, and that one. So I might get a couple of new matching tyres for the front. Cool, this one's new as well. So these back ones I'll probably leave because they've got some great tread on that. And they stand up. I haven't touched them. So that's good. So I'll probably have to get a couple of new tyres for the front. A couple of new matching for that. Yeah, so, but, you know, what do you think, guys? It's a nice little project. I think, you know, these Fiestas always sell, to be honest with you. And this one is kind of already, yeah, someone's put their name down on it already, I think. So, if I've got to show him some pictures, he wants to come and have a look at it and stuff. So, if he takes it, then that's gone already. If not, then I'm sure I won't have any problem selling this car because they do fly out the door, these Fiestas. Everyone seems to want a Fiesta. But they're quite hard to get. They're fetching really strong money at the minute. Yeah, they're hard to sort of bid on and win. So, lucky to get this one, to be honest with you. It's a 2010. So, it's, you know, it's quite an oldish one. That's why I want to sort of make sure that if it needs it, I'm going to do it. The timing belt, the water pump, the service, you know, do all that good stuff. So, yeah, definitely be getting into that. No front damage at all. It definitely needs a clean, don't get me wrong. And I'm probably going to find some scratches around the car after I have cleaned it, as normal, really. But where you think is a scratch, it ain't. And where you think ain't a scratch, it is. So it just needs a good clean. But we'll get into this during this week, hopefully. We can start doing this one this week with all the other projects going on. So, yeah. But it should be a quick one. Like, if it's only these two doors and that engine servicing, that sort of, and a clean, it shouldn't take this. This really shouldn't take long at all. Yeah, so far, so good. We've got a cracked reflector here. So that's going to need changing. They're not too much money on eBay, 15 quid or whatever they are, 20 quid. So I'll get one of them ordered. I noticed there's a cap missing here, but I've got one of them over there in my spares. I might even have one of them in my spares, actually. I will check before I order it. So yeah, here we go. New project. So guys, drop me a comment. Let me know what you think about the new project. Obviously, it's a Fiesta, and obviously I know the ins and outs of them. I've done so many, and it's nice to have one back in the workshop again. And yeah, I'm impressed. I'm really happy with it at the minute. So there we go. Right, that is going to be the end, guys. Really appreciate the support. Don't forget to give the video a thumb up. Really appreciate that. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. Hopefully we can get the Peugeot over to the MOT centre tomorrow or the next day. Let's see what happens with that. But for now, take care. I'll see you soon.